Hello everyone, Attack Power here with another game from the Steel Division 2 SDL League in Division 2. Let's dive right in here to Slutsk West. And on the left, in the red, we have Lisek playing 84 Strelki on Maverick Income. And on the right, in the blue, we have a player I cannot find the name of, but right now he's going by Waters of Nazareth on 78 Sturm balanced income. So, diving into the decks here, 84th Strelki, a very solid division for this map. Maverick Income, a little surprising. Definitely not favored on this map, generally speaking. But diving in here, we have the Recon tab pretty loaded up as you want it to be on this map because you got to be able to see what's going on. We have Dozers, Sniper, Multi-Razorka, and Sniper again in B phase. Infantry, we have 56 units here with some leaders. Honestly surprised to see those shoved in here. Leaders in A, along with 2 cards of Gavardia DP and Sapardi. B phase, we see some Avtomachiki, Gavardia and Sapardi Rocks, and Strafniki all there in B phase. The tank tab, small but mighty. We have a T-34 card and 2 cards of IS2s, 1 Commander 1943 variant technically, and a IS2 1944. Support tab, very solid as well. We have Agnemachiki, the 50mm mortar, Maxim, Studebaker Snap, and the dreaded ISU 152. The AT tab here, we have Panzerschrecks, 45mm, SU-76s, and 2 cards of ZIS-2s. The AA tab, pretty stacked up here, actually. We have M17, 37mm, 85mm, another 37mm. Against 78 Sturm seems a little overkill. I can't believe you couldn't find like more support weapons to bring. The Arty tab here, SU-76, 122 in B, along with the off-map. And finally, the air tab there, we have TU-2F Recon, Yak-1B, love those, and the IL-237, love those as well. On the other side, 78 Sturm, a division that has struggled recently. It's not price efficient and does not deal with light armor well at all. But this division, you shouldn't have to worry too much. 84th really is not super light armor heavy, so this might be a good matchup here. And of course, long range maps, kind of the division specialty. The Recon tab, one of the weaknesses, not much here. Aufklärer and a T-26, Panzer T-26. The Infantry tab, 69 Infantry here. We have Begleit, Schützen, Leader, and Sturmschützen there in A. B phase, we have a Schützen and Sturmschützen. And finally, C phase, 2 cards here. Schützen and Sturmschützen, all vetted across the board. Tank tab, 3 cards of Stug 3s, all double vetted. The support tab here, Flammenwerfer IG-18, MG-42, and an B phase card of IG-33, along with a Commander. Like to see that out. The AT tab here, stacked up. We have Panzerschreck, Penvernichtung, Martyr 2, Pack 40, and a Nashorn all in A, and then a B and C phase card of Nashorn as well. A lot of Nashorns. The AA tab here, Flak 43, SDKZ71, and an 88. I would just take more Flak 43s, to be honest with you. RD tab here, we have an A phase Nebelwerfer, and then a B phase Nebelwerfer, yes, and a Battery Führer. And the air tab here, we just bring in the JU-188 Recon, and of course you have to bring the JU-188 E1 Mega Bomber there with the 1,000 kilogram bombs. Diving in here to Slutsk West, one of the most unbalanced maps in the game, just because you can see here pretty clearly blue's got all 3 of these flags right up smashed next to the front line, while red, well, doesn't. In terms of where blue actually has an opportunity to take, oftentimes we see this hill here and this point down here, and sometimes these 2 points can be fought over, but it's a grind to get to at least this one. This one, very possible if you can push them out here early. So we're off. If you guys enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe for more Steel Division 2 content, and consider checking out the Patreon linked down below. So no push down south from blue, so he's not going after that at all. TU2F will reveal that pretty quick. I mean, technically, Waters of Nazareth, should win the long game. Although, again, I would say Lisek getting really lucky here on his Maverick Income, getting on the strong side of this map. Otherwise, he probably would have been kind of screwed. Yeah, there's not even really much going here. MG-42 is going to try to unload some of these Ogden and Shiki. Flammenwerfer does get out, but the Ogden and Shiki are also out, so that's probably just dead. As the 50 cal of the Multi-Razorka does mess all that up. Pack 40, I think, ended up a little mispositioned here. Smoke is down, though, to protect the reinforcements coming in. Pack 40 in the center. Still 13-11, though, for Lisek grabbing this flag here in the town. Yak-1B looking for that Pack 40 completely undefended right now. And the Air Force already quite strong here for Lisek. These Yak-1B bombers are pretty fantastic, actually. Super cost efficient. The 2 bombs are just enough to kill the things you need to kill with it. Sturm shoots in. I mean, if you can find some stuff out in the open, we'll destroy. But if it's house-to-house fighting, it's probably screwed. Now the 50mm mortar will kind of make this unwinnable for him. Look at all the stuff in there. This is really tough for 78 Sturm because, again, their stuff is just so cost inefficient. Like, you spend so much for every unit compared to something like 84th. I don't know why he keeps bouncing back and forth here. He keeps putting himself out in the open to get shot. I mean, he's dodging the 50mm mortar, I suppose. Now he just gets wrecked. T-26, going to go down here to the T-34. Unless it backs up, it is not. IG-18, a nice support spot here, actually. Does take out an Ognev and Cheeky, but the T-26 does go down, unsurprisingly. Sturm shoots and clears out a Maxim. Does capture this hill, brings it back to a 12-12. But like Grenadiers, this is not the range you want them fighting at. You obviously want your shoots in here. He's making a nice push here. This is definitely a place he's got to go if he wants a chance. Lisek now with a 3rd plane, and finally some AA out from Unknown here. That is what he will be called. That is what he gets for having weird names over and over again and switching them all the time. I think he might as well just abandon this town. He's not getting it. Up north, things are going much better. Stug is turned in time. Yeah, he needs to get these shoots in over here. That they would do just fine. Plane's just flying around freebie here. And here comes the AT of the IL-2, but it does not get through the Flak 43. Is 2 out of position here? Lisek, rare miss micro from him. Is the infantry forced back here? Will Lisek just simply push here? Looks like he might. As Unknown is trying to take advantage of his northern push, which is going well. No denying it's going quite well, actually. Nothing down south. T-26s are great. Like, they're extremely cost efficient. They can take out things way outside of their price zone. A Nashorn coming in, kind of okay. I mean, if his goal is to cut this reinforcement row off, that's not a bad move at all. But if he's just bringing him to bring it in, it's kind of weird. Finally, we see the Schutzen getting involved, and that's just a totally different animal. These infantry have no chance. Yakwin B is back, going to pick up a free pack 40 and most of an MG42. There's still no AA down south. Not sure what he's waiting for. He could get an SDK of Z and, like, shut this all down real quick. Yeah, like, he's losing so many units because he's just letting this Air Force absolutely bully the F out of him. I think we've seen this plenty of times now. Like, you have to invest in AA, guys. You can't just let your opponent, like, do whatever they want with their Air Force. It is a recipe for an absolute defeat every time. I've yet to see a game where a player's just like, go ahead and do whatever you want with your Air Force, and they win. Like, it just doesn't happen. It's so abusive. Like, it's so easy to abuse it. I mean, I like this push by Waters. He's definitely taking advantage of where he actually has an advantage. And that's a good thing. If he wants any chance of winning this. If he can take out this motorized vodka, that would be huge. Because the 50 cal is going to bully him constantly. If he kills the recon in it too. Ah, oh, Stug 3. Triple vet, you failed. Does get the vehicle, though. And the off-cloud are obviously spotting the motorized vodka here. He's going to need... Okay. Panzer Strikes were not my first thought, but the T-34 is probably going to cut off the reinforcement route here. I mean, if nothing's spotting for it, he's probably fine. The Stug 3 might be able to save the day here. He is getting into a nice position. Losing this flag, though. Remember, this is Maverick versus Balance. I do love this aggression out of Waters, though. He is the balance player. Believe it or not, as the balance player against Maverick, you got to be aggressive. You got to get some sort of advantage in A phase that you have space and tickets to work with going into B phase that you can fall behind. All right, should be an easy win for the Stug. All right, nice kill from the Stug 3 there. The Sturmschützen really needs to fall back. I mean, a Schützen would have been much more useful there. He really needs some sort of defense right here to protect from something just driving down here and picking up like 3 flags. A Nebelwerfer? Okay. I don't really agree with that. I mean, he's got such an advantage here with what he's got going on. T-26 bullying these Su-76s? Oh my god, please. That's too funny. Oh, he missed. I mean, yeah, I mean, the infantry getting absolutely dominated. But Lisek makes a nice play here of responding in kind by pushing forward here as he should. Okay, so we do have some AA coming. That's a nice position here. It doesn't protect the south-south, but it does do something. Aufklada going to try to position here, I would assume. Yeah, and this is the problem. Like, he's got no defense here, and since he keeps letting these airplanes do whatever the heck they want. Specifically the recon thing. Like, that you can't just let a recon plane fly around like this, guys. It's too much information. I mean, this is very impressive. I mean, balanced income, 15-9 here in A phase. I mean, it really looks like Waters is just in command right now. And it's not like his push-up here is an overextension. He has really, like, secured this at the moment. But his position here is very much in a scary spot. I would think the Sturm Schutzen can win this, but Agnem and Cheeky and these two-man flamer teams are, like, very secretly dangerous. Do not you can't not respect them. Especially with that stupid 50mm mortar. Still feel like that thing's too strong. So the SDKFZ's coming. It should be able to push this off eventually. Another Flak 43 coming in. That's a good choice. I mean, the best way for Lisek to break this down is to just spam Air Force at it. IG-18 in as well. And finally, the TU-2F is pushed off. The Schutzen is horribly out of position. I mean, okay, it's not really out of position. It's just not defending from on this side. And these Sapper are going to be able to walk right in. And Waters has still deployed nothing here. He's decided just reinforcing this northern position is his, like, primary concern. A little ballsy in my position. In my opinion. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Strug 3 took a hit from the 45mm, I think? Is it damage? No, I guess it's just a little suppressed. Sapri getting wrecked by the Sturmschützen. I mean, these things are still fantastic. All right, the SDKZ moving way up here. Not sure if I love that. All right, free 45mm kill. Waters on 1410, still A phase. U2F is back. This time staying down south. It's going to spot that there's basically nothing here. The Sturmschützen finally moving forward. The T-26 as well. Look at the Sturmschützen just laying out the damage. Okay, IS-2 is here. We do have several Nashorns in. Here comes some Martyrs 2s as well. Not several. One over here. Nebelwerfer going for the IS-2. I mean, it definitely will not kill it, but I guess a weakening wouldn't hurt. The Schutzen does find the Maxim, but he definitely should be seeing these Sapperty come across now. The Waters falling back. He is. Yak will be a little off target because of the retreat, but it's enough. Okay, Waters feeling really confident here, bringing in a commander for his no-leader front line. Oh, no, there's a Schutzen there at least. Does Nebelwerfer have any chance of landing? Yeah, that was useless. One Nebelwerfer, guys, useless. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. It's a highly effective weapon in twos. Oh my god. Just like, it's like when you have two of these things, it's so dirty. Yeah, and there goes those 3 flags, because he just did not want to reinforce this at all. Like a single unit. Like some of these units I feel like were, like the double Martyr 2, like what did he need this for? There was nothing here that, like, they can't deal with the IS-2. And he calls a Sturmschützen in instead of a Schutzen, like, for the open fighting here. And he's unloading in the middle of nowhere. I'm assuming this was a rush, and this is... What is happening? Why? IG-33 3. Okay, on the hill, I can get that. That's a nice little overwatch area. I mean, Lissek's push here in the center is basically disintegrated. A lot of his reinforcements have gone up north. IG-18 suffering from hill pressure. No bull crap there. And the Sturmschützen is just going to die. Yeah, what a waste. Did they get in the building? Does he have auto cover on? He does not. Guys, I don't agree with turning auto cover off. I'm sorry. I'm just never going to. I think you have too many situations like this where you get absolutely boned. Lisek back to a 13-11 here. Has turned it all the way back around. I mean, it's really nice push from Waters here. Kind of getting squandered by calling in units that really have no effect. The Nebelwerfer, the Commander. It's not even range. Oh. Begleit Grenadiers? And he keeps calling them in like not on buildings. ISU 152 coming in. The Martyr 2s can definitely kill that. I'm not sure if it's actually going for the, like, to engage. IS2, that's a problem. Nashorn finding an SU-76 to pick up for free. Begleits, are they going to actually unload in a building? Or are they just going to get killed? Nope. Maybe he did have auto cover on. It looks like maybe he did. Alright, the Begleit with this. The Begleit should absolutely dominate. Yeah, there should be no... No, stay there. Fight. You had that. Okay, felt like he needed to shoot some grenade. The smoke grenade, I should say. Martyr 2 down. IS2 claiming its first victim. Nashorn picking up another S276 for free? Unfortunately, I don't think Waters was... I don't think he was aggressive enough, actually. Like, he really had a chance to get all the way down to here or push deep into here. Kind of let himself get held up here, and now he's not getting in. It's now B phase, Maverick income. Here's that yak again. Connie, yak, you wanna know by now. You need some AA down here really bad to stop the yaks kicking your buttay. And it seems like a waste of time, but it's not. Bring those A in. Waters, look back, get your A out, or you're moving out. Okay, sorry, that was an abnormally long musical break. M17 just cleaning house here. Martyr 2 APCR missed. Now, will the ISU 152 with half the accuracy land? It does not. Martyr 2 can break off. It got 2 shots off. It should really thank its lucky stars. I'm not sure if he's watching, though, and he definitely has no chance of killing the IS-2 at that range with the APCR. Oh, no, he wanted this fight. He could have killed the ISU 152, but he did not take the time to target it, and he just auto-targeted the IS-2. Begleit's still moving forward while pinned. Okay. Seems like a recipe for disaster. Alright, they do wipe the sniper out. If they kill this, they can definitely get, he can get these flags back and start back on the other tick. T-26 now dead. Yeah, until he does something. He's got a Nashorn right here. Like, okay, there we go. Now we got some Nashorns coming. Oh, this poor MG42. Panzerschreck now getting poked at. Oh, poor Panzerschreck. More Nashorns. I mean, this is what he brought them all for. I guess the T-34s died. There were 2 T-34s here, and I don't see them anymore. That one's from a while ago. That one was recent. And here comes the Tu-2F again. Now, there is an 88. I would think the 88 could do something about all this. What? What in the hell was that? It wasn't even close. Sapper Rocks got through. Oh, Alpha Cloud goes down. That's actually a big loss. That the eyeballs there is huge. 15-9 now for Lisek as he recaptures this flag here and now has a huge force, and it's basically just support weapons. Because again, like Waters just brought in not important units. Like why? These were like why was such a question mark. A single Sturm Schützen is not stopping these Sapperty Rocks at triple vet. And the Schützenführer is going to die now, and he's going to lose the veterancy. Nebelwerfer does get a nice hit, especially if it kills the leader, which it doesn't. Now go. Deploy. This is your only chance. And he's not. And now he's falling, like, way back. He could have had this. I mean, he doesn't know how much is there, but, like, now he does, like, 5 minutes late. Oh. Oh, Waters. You're making way too many mistakes here. Should surrender that. No, he's slightly out of range, I guess. We're finally starting to see the power of the 2K assets here. Now the Nashorns versus the IS2 and ISU 152. Of course, the IS2 lands. And the ISU 152 lands. Wow. Wow. Honestly, I would be absolutely... I'd be crashing out right now. Frickin' 45% accuracy. 20%. No, 30%. I'd be crashing out. Now it's even less likely to hit. Oh my god. Lordy lordy. Oh, another Nashorn down. Bouncing again. I mean, a nice hit for the Nebelwerfer, I suppose. And now he pushes forward again after falling these units back like 1,000 meters. I mean, the Panzer II might... Why did he call his commander in? So another ISU 152 is here. The Stug can definitely take out these M17, so that's a nice kill. Stug 3 might get a free T-34 here. Begleit's getting caught out in the open. Easy pickings. His own IG-33 potentially? No, I guess it didn't hurt them. This is the issue with Nashorns. They seem so, like, they're obviously meant to counter heavy armor, but for some reason they often fail anyway. Because they still need 2 pens. That's the big issue. Oh, now the Nebel is caught out. Oh, wow, he got lucky. Oh, the ISU 152 has a line of sight on it. There's no AA. Here comes the JU8. No, no. Oh. Maybe it'll do something? No. These infantry finally cleared this out, maybe? No? Are you serious? I feel like with the leader here, this should have bunched back further. But now Waters' northern front has completely collapsed. And there's 3 ISU 152s to deal with. As the Nebel makes a run for it. Panzer II leader, go! What is he doing? Why? Oh, no, no. Does take out the M17 successfully. These weren't really pinned, so... This bulge seems really odd, again, because, like, the ZIS-2's way over here, and now there are units, like, pressuring from both sides. Nashorn, I think it took out one of the ISU 152s, finally. Nice hit on the second. It's going to go down here. Magical Russian accuracy. So 1 of 4 ISU 152s down. So he's trying to make a big call on this. I mean, if he timed this right, I mean, frickin' hats off to him. Nashorn Nigel in. Can he not die immediately? That is the question. Oh. Hoya! Wow, does take out the leader. The IS2, that was actually huge. And now he's dead. I mean, that's might be the most I've ever seen an ace unit actually successfully do. This 50 milli mortar just in like the most perfect of spots. Oh, that's infuriating. Oh. So many Nashorns. They're trying so hard. 1v1 here. Okay, the ISU actually missed. And so did the Nashorn. We are in C phase. I mean, it's time for balanced income fun. Oh, but there's Aptos. Oh, it's brutal. Nashorn does finish it off and survives. Wow. And the IS2s have taken some pokes. Certainly not dead, though. One Nashorn is, I doubt, is swinging this. Oh, he's going to get closer, which is not ideal. I mean, you need to pen the IS2, I suppose. I mean, there's still plenty. He's not that far behind. Waters still has plenty of time to turn this around. Needs another IG-33, honestly, like here to stop the soft targets from moving forward. Nashorn ISU-152. Nashorn fires. Does land and kill it. Down to one ISU-152. I mean, he's whittling these heavy tanks down. I mean, looks like he's got a line of sight on the ISU-152. Yeah, he does. There we go. And it kills it. Wow. All the ISUs are dead. All that's left to deal with the IS-2. Now, the IS-2's, like, stupidly dangerous at close range because it lands the first shot, like, every time. I mean, a Panzerschreck could do it, though. Su-76 is going after the Pak-40 wide out in the open. I mean, a nice little poke down here, I guess. Feels like he has a chance to make ground. He shouldn't be too aggressive, though. Overextension, he's screwed. Oh, I don't know if that was a mis-reinforcement route, like he didn't realize they were coming that way. Panzerschreck is coming in for that IS-2. Let's see if he can get lucky and get to it. Infantry down south are making progress. Still 15-9. He's got to stop the double tick, like, pretty immediately. Waters is making a lot of mistakes, though, and it's really hurting him. Like, missed micro, units moving in the wrong directions and such. Maxim's probably spotted this, though, now. The IS-2 is going to fall back, I would assume. The Su-76 will just badger this thing out of the area. A little bombing strike here will easily lighten this up. Yeah. I mean, the IG-33 was doing a nice job here. He has 6. He brought him in B phase. He could call another one in. So he calls another Nashorn. The IS-2 is dug deeper now, trying to get away from this Panzerschreck that's sneaking in. It doesn't look like it's sneaking all that much, but coming in, I guess, would be more accurate. Pak-40, unfortunately, with his APCR, could have definitely done something about this, but it's already on the run. Now, Panzervernichtung on the run. This is a very odd play for this IS-2. JU-80, like, why isn't he bombing right here? Like, he could clear out so much of this. He knows there's stuff there. We took the time to IG-33 bomb it for 10 minutes. Instead, he's bombing a tank, which just seems kind of useless. IS-2 took a hit. I don't know if it must have been from the Nashorn, maybe? IS-2's going to surrender the Pak-40. Is going to spot the Vernichtung. Yes, it does. Misses the shot, though. Ooh, nice transport kill there. I mean, the T-34 is dead. Great. The Sturmschützen just got, like, eliminated immediately. 17-7, though, for Lisek, grabbing a whole lot of flags. As the infantry are just standing in the woods, and that's the absolute last place you want to be with 78 Sturm is the woods. Why? He knows where this is. T-34 now will definitely swing this. The Sturmschützen really could have, like, managed this by itself, truth be told. Not by itself, but really could have helped manage this completely. But there's just too much suppression. They're going to get surrendered. And again, that's with all the expensive unit, it's so hard to trade profitably with 78 Sturm. Like, every single trade, it just hurts so much. This IS-2 is still alive back here. Like, it's kind of got to be taken care of at some point. Otherwise, it is going to cause a lot of issues. These are the last IS-2, though. There's, like, no more heavy tanks. I mean, this would reveal where it is. T-34 is trying to track these support units down. 15-9, though, still. As Waters has not been able to stop the double-tick bleed. And I absolutely wasted opportunity here. This Stug has no chance. Martyr 2, maybe? The line of sight here is so strange. Maybe a side shot in this, but that would be, like, the absolute best case scenario. Like, this IS-2 turns to start firing at something else. Well, apparently the Stug spotted the T-34 first. This is that precious second shot. Martyr 2 trying to get around now. Should be able to get the hit. There it is. Stug and Flak on the ZIS-2 down there. Should be alright, I would think. Nope. Turned the side armor of the Stug 3 and died. And still no bombing strike here on this, like, super easy kill spot. IS-2 is here, although a side shot is definitely very possible here. One of these units has a chance. Stug 3 getting on target. Will find the side armor, and the IS-2 finally goes down. But it's still, the double take is still happening. Something just blew up, and I don't even know what it was. IS-2 versus Nashorn here. IS-2 looks like it took damage. Nope, just bounced. A lot of bouncing. Or maybe the Nebelwerfer did a shot. Oh, the IL-2 is going to ruin it. Nashorn actually had a chance. This SDK might as well move up at this point. Might get this flag soon, but it's just been taking too long for him to get back to these positions that he actually really kind of has secured. Like here, he could get this. Okay. All right. He has sensed his doom, and he's just moving forward. His attack moving forward, everything. He has picked up a flag. If he just bombed this, it would be his. That is the one issue with Red Side, like, trying to hold this flag. It's so concentrated. It's so easy to just, like, bomb it. This is going to instantly die to the PP Shaws. Oh, wow. He got away with that one. There we go. That one did not. That's what I expected the first one to be. Got absolutely eviscerated. Yeah, Sturmschützen are great, but they are not actually CQC. Like, let me be very clear about that. They are nothing compared to an Avto or something in the woods. Nashorn does get a hit on that Su-76. IS-2 misses its first shot. Nashorn going to go for it. Penning this is really tough, though, even with this gun. It's like a 50% chance at this range. Whereas if the IS-2 lands, it's an instant death. No, misses again. Pro ISU throw. He did throw his ISUs away. He really did. Well, 31 minutes there with Lisek coming out on top. I mean, I really actually think Waters could have won that game. I think there was a lot of misplays from his part that he could have fixed because Lisek made a lot of misplays, especially with his heavy armor and things, to lose a lot of those units that should have pretty much dominated. Yeah, like you see his IS-2. Like, I mean, they should have all really dominated, but he just kept, like, throwing them into positions that they did not actually have a good chance. way too long to get AA out. Like, way too long to get AA out. The push at the beginning was really good from Waters, and then he just kind of fizzled. I mean, he hit B phase, so obviously Maverick happens, but, like, he just didn't. He called dumb units in at the end of the A phase, like, really dumb. The Commander and the Nebelwerfer were an absolute waste of points. Like, that's literally 2 ticks of points he just wasted at the end of that phase. Like, it's already hard enough, and then to handicap yourself 2 minutes of income on top of the already going to be down 40 points a tick, just, like, ouch. Like, it's just brutal. You can't really make up that. But if you guys enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and consider checking out the Patreon link down below. Thanks a bunch, everyone, and have a fantastic day.